Hi, welcome to my channel, Emmy Reacts, where I'm watching TV shows and movies for the first time. Today I'm continuing my Breaking Bad journey with Breaking Bad Season 3, Episode 11, titled Abiquiu? Abiquiu? Abiquiu. I don't know how to pronounce this. Abiquiu? No. Abiquiu. I'm gonna go with that. I put how it's spelled on there, so that will help us. We are in the last few episodes of Season 3. Last week's episode got us kind of a bottle episode of just Walt and Jesse in the lab, with Walt going crazy about a fly. But I really liked that episode, and I talked about it at the end a little bit, because it showed us Walt's vulnerable side and brought us back a little bit to how he was at the beginning of the series and what made him likable back then, and showing his regrets and his humanity for everything that he's been through, rather than just I feel like so much of the show since he became part of the drug world has just been his pride getting in the way of things and making him such an unlikable person and character. So it was nice to see the more vulnerable side of him, and him, that pride kind of going to the back end, and him showing some of those things. I mean, part of it was because he was high on the sleeping pills and overtired from having stayed up all night being crazy about this fly, and just I think the weight of everything that's happened over the last however many months it's been finally hitting him, and the cancer and the divorce and all the things related to the drug business, kind of letting loose about all of that. I feel like it was really necessary to see that side of Walt, because I was getting I know I was getting to the extreme of really not liking him, and he's still a very hard to like character. And I know it's a little hypocritical to have all these feelings of dislike towards Walt when Jesse's not doing a lot of the same not great things, but there's just something, because Walt has this he should know better, and he's an adult, and there's just this weird edge to everything that he does that is just so unlikable. I don't know, but like I said, last episode was really good for reeling that in a little bit. So I'll be interested to see how that helps or doesn't help, or it makes no difference moving forward. I don't know, but it was a good episode for kind of reminding us of his humanity and the good that we liked about, or that I liked about him, at least in the first season before all the madness happened. Anyway, I've just been thinking about that a little bit more since I watched that episode. So we're there, we got that going. Hank's still in recovery from getting shot so many times. And yeah, nothing otherwise really moved the story along last time, because it was just them in the lab. So yeah, I'll also be curious to see if Jesse continues to skim the product, because Walt's catching on that the numbers aren't matching up. And that's what Jesse was doing to have his own little side business on top of the lab stuff. So we'll see if that continues or not. So yeah, that's all I have going into episode 11. So let's just dive into the episode. Oh, I thought it was broken for a second.
Yo, I thought I was gonna see some vaginas.
Oh, did he go to the museum?
I didn't say she actually painted vaginas.
Oh, it's a flashback.
I said some of her paintings looked like vaginas.
That's nice to see Jane again.
Georgia O'Keeffe painted all kinds of stuff.
I didn't know that they actually ended up going to the museum.
This particular painting is of a door.
That's a door?
I don't get it.
Looked like a film strip.
Why would anyone paint a picture of a door over and over again
But it wasn't the same.
Yeah, it was.
It was the same
Open
subject.
your mind,
It was different
Jesse.
every time. The light was different, her mood was different. Maybe we should only have sex once if it's the same thing.
Whoa, no.
Should we just watch one sunset?
It's a very good point.
Okay, so the universe took her to a door, and she got all obsessed with it and just had to paint it 20 times until it was perfect.
No, I wouldn't say that. Nothing's perfect.
Yeah? Well, some things.
Well, it's sad seeing how this relationship now, knowing that she's not here anymore, and how much she liked her.
That O'Keefe lady kept trying over and over until that stupid door was perfect.
No,
oh, he's relating it to his wood shop thing from last episode.
To me, that's about making that feeling last.
That's a good way to look at it, too. Oh, it's the lipstick one that he found. Interesting. It was nice seeing Jane again. Makes me sad for Jesse, though.
Here we go. You ready? Come on, give me a step. Give me one
Come on,
step.
Hank. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow.
Don't touch it. Take me up. Come on. It's supposed to hurt. Pain is weakness leaving your body.
I don't think that's what pain is, Murray.
Take me. I'm done. I'm done.
Do they usually have the whole family there for physical therapy like this?
Come on, Uncle Hank. You can do it.
Don't you have any friends? I mean, Jesus. Find something better to do.
Right?
I need everyone staring at me hanging here like Cam's ball sack.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like that'd be stressful having everyone watch me do things like this.
Okay, we got our first bill. Prepare yourself. They're gonna start coming in weekly like that, so.
Does
You're sure?
Skylar know the extent of how much Walt has? Oh, cool. Oh, is he watching him super closely now because of the missing amounts?
I'll do that.
Yep, fair, honestly.
What the hell, man? But I can't work a scale now?
He doesn't trust you.
Just say the words. You think I'm stealing?
Oh, Jesse.
It's probably just a different way of saying be yourself, right?
Oh, his friends are still going?
I see we have some new people here at group, a couple new faces.
Bunch of new people, I feel like. Is it because of being on the street more?
My name is Andrea. Honestly, I don't want to be here.
You don't put it back after you eat it.
My name's Jesse.
Well, hello.
Jeez.
My name is Brandon, and this is, I believe, Peter.
Hi, I'm Peter. How are you?
That's funny. Guys, quit putting your donuts back after you bite them.
It's gonna get a little slower smuggling product with Grandpa Anus watching every move I make. Don't worry, I'll keep it flowing.
How?
How's it selling? Mad volume?
Yeah, it's,
Maybe not.
it's not so good.
Oh.
I sold a tenth to him.
Are they not?
Look, it's not so easy selling to these people. They're here trying to better themselves.
Oh, yeah.
There's like positivity and stuff
Yeah.
going on here.
Find other people.
To pussy. To sell.
Find other people.
Selling to these people, it's like shooting a baby in the face.
I think they have better morals than Jesse.
I'll show you exactly how easy it is.
What happened to you, Jesse? Is this show gonna make me not like him now? Is she gonna go try selling it to her because he knows that she doesn't want to be there? I don't like this, Jesse.
Andrea, right?
Don't use those baby blue eyes.
I don't really want to be here either.
Quit it. I don't like this. I was rooting for you, Jesse. I still am, but I don't like that.
Yeah, Murray's coming to dinner.
Your dad is.
Oh, look how happy he is.
How'd you get her to sleep so quick? Are you that boring?
Baby. Get that blanket off of her, but okay.
So both of you start thinking about what kind of car you want to buy me.
How about something with playing cards in the spokes?
Haha, Dad. You're not going to get off that easy.
Oh, he is lingering his stare on her.
Your dad and I have a couple of things we need to talk about, so.
The money for Hanks. How does... Well, Walt's having Saul launder his money for him, right?
What is Ice Station Zebra Associates?
Oh, well, is this... Okay, this is going to explain it.
It's a loan out. It's fine. I have a guy.
Okay. Does your guy know the tax code and regulations in New Mexico? Because there's very specific paperwork that has to be submitted quarterly.
The guy
Oh,
is
she
a
knows
dog.
that stuff. Like, yeah.
Who is he? What's his name? This money has to be unimpeachable
Oh, yeah, she knows.
when it reaches Hank and Marie. I mean, apparently you can't even tell me the man's name.
Skylar, do you really want to know?
Yeah, how much do you want to get
You
involved?
really want to know?
Does she want to... Is she going to meet Saul? That's crazy. Oh my gosh, his waiting room is so stressful. Oh, she is going to meet him.
Hello, welcome. What a pleasure it is to have you. Clearly his taste in women is the same as his taste in lawyers, only the very best, with just the right amount of dirty.
Saul.
That's a joke.
I thought it was funny, but I'm not.
It's funny
in this
because you are so
situation.
clearly very classy.
Yeah.
Here, please, sit down.
If we're going to go down this road, and clearly we are for the sake of my brother-in-law,
I've heard about him. He's an American hero.
at any rate, I need some assurances that we're going to go about this in a manner that is extremely safe and cautious.
Take your money, represented by, say,
Saul?
these jelly beans.
You know,
and
I'm a
I,
bookkeeper, so I know what money laundering is.
Uh-huh. Well,
What are we saying is the source of this money?
Walt here actually came up with a great story about gambling winning.
Walt came up with this story?
Actually, that was Skylar's idea.
You grow more gorgeous by the minute. I'll generate false currency transaction reports out the wazoo. A couple casino managers.
So they're going to go with that
jump at the
story
chance
fully.
To report, and Walt's one-time winnings become seed money for an investment.
Investment in what?
Drum roll, please. Wait for it. Laser tag. 7,000 square feet of
Like a
frolicking fun in the
business.
heart of northern Bernalillo County.
In relation to Walt, it doesn't make any sense.
Walt's a scientist. Scientists love lasers.
She's asking good questions.
Really? That's what we're supposed to tell people, our family, our friends,
Yeah.
the government?
You don't need to be involved, okay? Because I've been doing this for a lot of years, successfully, believe it or not, without your help.
But with people who aren't criminals originally, like Walt, I think her questions are valid. I feel like this isn't a usual situation that for money laundering and stuff. Oh, Jesse. I don't like that he's trying to sell to her and all the rehab people.
Beer or something?
No. Or is he sober?
I might have anything else.
From drinking too? Or just drugs?
Even if I wasn't, we're not supposed to.
I spend so much energy fighting the urge not to use, and I feel like crap because of it.
I know, it's just...
She's fighting it, Jesse. Come on. Look what happened to Jane.
I can't get caught using again.
Come on, Jesse. You're better than this. This is annoying me.
Not to get caught. You ever try that blue stuff that's going around? Suddenly, everything is interesting, and I wish I could make that feeling last.
Like I said, I got nothing here.
Well, I do.
What if I could get some?
Mommy. Hey, baby.
She has a kid.
Your nana brought you home early.
Jesse, come on. That makes it different.
I thought you had a meeting.
I did. Grandma, this is Jesse. He's from the meeting. He's like a sponsor.
Yeah, Jesse, come on.
Estoy cansada, bien cansada de todos.
Yep.
So you have a kid, huh?
He's just standing there.
He's gonna go play with his Legos and his cars. Say bye, Jesse. Bye, Jesse.
What a cutie.
We had a good time at Grandma's.
Yeah, you can't do this. You remember the little boy from that episode? Peekaboo. And those parents?
And safe and cautious is you not being involved in this at all.
This is what happens when you decide to pay our bills with drug money.
Yeah.
I can't just quit. I have something of a
You
contract.
can quit,
But it's
but
all very safe.
you don't want to.
Where are you going?
If you're gonna launder money, Walt, at least do it right.
She has another idea? Skylar's just having all the ideas, huh? Maybe he should have brought her in sooner. Oh,
You worked here 4 years.
yeah!
It's a business, you understand.
That's smart.
It's a story people will believe, not laser tag. This.
That is so much
This is
smarter.
what we buy. This is what you buy.
To make it believable for their situation, yeah. Huh. Skylar with all the good ideas.
Brandon, Peter, how goes it? Hanging in there?
Please, just dumbass.
I like them when they
Sorry, man. I was trying to keep it on the DL.
play it up.
When that girl do the deed yet? You know, sell to her.
No, he's not going to.
What are you two even doing here? What do you mean?
Do they like the meetings?
Not up, homie. I'm on like step 5.
It's actually
Do so.
helping? I like that.
You know what? I have magical powers.
Okay, is he gonna go the route of
Wanna
like
see?
actually liking her and dating her and not trying to corrupt her?
Okay.
That's not real. Did you do a trick with firecrackers?
Who does tricks with firecrackers?
Tomas?
He's my kid brother.
Yeah?
And we don't talk about it. Eat your food, Brock.
Some issues there. Interesting.
That's it? That's what you want to buy? All due respect, I don't see it. I vote no.
Makes a better story than your laser tag.
Why doesn't he see it?
Is that you talking or Yoko Ono?
She has a point. It makes more sense that I invest right here.
This dump isn't going to work because it doesn't have a Danny.
To Danny. Someone to run it?
In God's name, is it Danny?
Danny runs the laser tag. And when the stock market took a shit and Danny got into trouble, he went searching for exactly the type of situation that we're offering. Okay, Danny will look the other way.
Yeah, someone to do that.
Keep that guy, the guy with the eyebrows that won't quit, is he a Danny? You got no Danny here.
That's true.
What time is it?
Really still. So,
What?
thought maybe if you're holding, we can do something.
No.
What?
You know, that blue stuff you were talking about?
Oh no, he doesn't want to do it now.
Maybe you had a line on some.
Wait.
Now that he knows that you have a kid.
What?
Yeah. Oh, good. So that didn't help.
So the kid is coming home.
Yeah, in a few hours.
And you seriously want to get high?
That's where he kind of draws the line.
I don't know what you're getting so pissed about. You're the one who brought it up the other day.
Yeah, that was before I found out you got a kid.
That does change it for him.
What kind of mother are you?
Ooh. Getting right to it.
What kind of mom gets wasted with a little kid to take care of?
Yeah.
You gonna come in my house and judge me? Like you got no responsibility, so it's okay for you to get high. I take care of my baby. I'll do anything for him. The day Brock was born, I swore I won't let what happened to Tomas happen to my son. I'll die first.
What happened to Tomas?
Sorry, I just...
He's seen the effects, in firsthand, so...
I don't know what you've been through. You can tell me if you want.
This whole neighborhood's run by gangs. They run the drugs, control the streets. They sort of took Tomas in.
Is it gonna be someone he knows?
8 years old, they got Tomas slinging.
Not gonna be the little
Part of
boy
some crew.
who shot Gumbo.
Then, when he was 10, there's some initiation
Is it?
or something. They made him kill somebody.
Is it the boy who shot Combo? That's
He told me, yeah, he did it.
horrible. Even if it wasn't him, but I think that's...
They gave Tomas a gun.
Yeah.
Gave him a choice. Him or some dude. So he did it. Told me all about it like it was nothing.
Who did you say he killed?
Is he wondering too?
Some dealer. Right around the corner from here. Over off the Central.
Like over by the train tracks? When was this?
A few months back.
Holy shit.
What else did he tell you?
He's gonna find out who it was? Or trying to find out what gang?
He shot the guy right through the neck. Shot him dead.
Shot him a bunch of times. Oh.
It won't happen again.
All of the feelings and thoughts
Not to my son.
Jesse must be having. Oh shit. Wow. That's a crazy connection.
Well, I just heard about a certain patient who's going to be released at the end of this week. Isn't that fantastic?
Plan on rolling me out the front door at least, or put me on a greased plank and slide me out the window.
Oh yeah, he's not doing great mentally, huh?
And you get stronger every day. You don't need to be in a hospital.
In this condition, yeah, I do.
You'll be just as comfortable at home. You'll have all the same equipment.
All the same equipment. What?
Is he gonna start finding out about who's paying for his stuff?
You'll be home. I got you a new bed.
A hospital bed.
Well,
You put a hospital bed in my bedroom.
Calm down, Hank.
Hank, you'll be home.
Get that out of my house.
Oh jeez.
You hear me, Marie? I leave this hospital when I walk out of here. You understand?
That's
And
not
not before.
how it's gonna work though.
What's a Danny?
Yeesh.
Without a Danny, the car wash isn't really an option.
And he can't get you another Danny to run the car wash?
Easier said than done. If we're looking for someone trustworthy.
What about me?
She's gonna run the car wash?
What about you?
Me.
Huh.
I'll be the Danny.
No, Skylar, that is not a good idea.
Who else could we trust?
No.
Walt, I'm in this.
Yeah.
You are not in this. You are not
We're
in
married.
this.
How am I
We
not
are
in
not
this?
Married, Skylar. We're divorced. Right?
Oh, did she never file the paperwork?
I never actually got around to filing the papers. Married couples can't be compelled to testify against one another.
Is that why she didn't do it?
So there's that.
She did it for him? Interesting. Do they ever get phone calls down there?
Yeah, I'll be there.
What was that?
An invitation.
From Gus?
Walter, you're right on time. Please, come in.
Gus is so unsettling. Because of how calm and normal he comes across.
I hope you like paella marina. It's a fancy name for fish stew.
I would not be happy if I was served fish stew. Oh, look at his fancy kitchen.
Come on, you can help me cook. This
Double entendre
is a
there.
Chilean dish that I love.
Okay.
But I never get to make it.
Maybe it's good. I just don't like fish, so that's why
Kids
fish
won't
stew
eat.
does not sound good.
Why did you invite me here?
Yeah, this is weird.
Why not break bread together? Instantly, it brings you back to my childhood. How is that possible?
Basically, it all takes place in the hippocampus.
He's actually explaining it.
Something called relational memory.
It's so true, though, how much senses connect to memory.
Walter, I would like to help you if I could.
With what?
Help me how?
Well, when I first started out, I made a lot of mistakes.
What mistake does he think Walt's making?
I wish I had someone to advise me, because
Because this life of ours, it can overwhelm.
What advice do you have for me?
Oh, so more about advice, not that he's making mistakes.
Never make the same mistake twice.
Does that mean that he thinks he made a mistake already about something? Is he going back to the spot that Combo was shot? Oh, does the kid just hang out there? Still? Just riding his bike in circles?
You Tomas? I heard you were the man.
Yeah, what you want?
Oh, that's so sad that he did that still. That they made
Crystal,
him do that.
You think you could hook me up?
300.
There's a car coming up, Jesse. Do they know who Jesse is?
Yo.
Does the kid have it? Don't shoot him. I'm all of a sudden nervous. Oh, okay. Ugh, I hate that. So did it never get connected to from the police that the kid killed Combo? Jesse knows what those guys look like now. I'm guessing that was the whole point of that. Yikes. Interesting episode. Again, I feel like we're on an upward streak still with Walt and his likability as a character, which I'm happy about. Or at least, again, this episode didn't do anything to directly piss me off, which is good. We needed some clearing of the slate for him, for me at least, because he was really starting to be too much. And then getting Skylar more involved with everything. I feel like I keep using the word interesting, but it is interesting, and she's so smart, but also it's a different kind of smart, or like it's like the book smart part of it and not like the criminal smart that also needs to be in there. So it's a weird kind of dichotomy of Saul knows like the criminal way that you need to do these things, and Skylar knows like by the bookkeeping way. So that's just an interesting juxtaposition to see them talking about those things. And just that she wants to help, or like feels compelled to, because she's involved in this now, and especially with helping Marie and Hank with the payments and stuff. So I like that, how that's progressing, because it's just interesting. I'm glad that Jesse couldn't go through with trying to sell to the rehab, the girl from rehab, once he found out. I mean, she had a kid. I mean, he shouldn't have wanted to anyway, because it also just like paints the broader picture that you would think would be in his head of like any of these people that the meth ends up going out to that he's creating could be parents. He could be destroying kids' lives because of it. So I wish that he could see that broader implications, and it sucks that it has to be like directly in front of him to see how it affects people, for him to like have that conscience about it and not see it always as you should. And so he should not want to be doing this and spreading that out there and damaging families and kids and people. Anyway, it's just like part of the broader moral dilemma that I have with this whole situation and that part of the show. But interesting ending there of him finding out who killed Combo and the other gangs that are out there. Will be interesting to see how that goes. And then there's the whole Hank thing. I get why he's being the way that he is. He was always stubborn anyway, and then this is just like such a huge setback for him, and it's, there's the mental aspect that goes into recovery too, so that makes sense to me. It's just tough seeing it, so we'll see how that continues to go. And oh yeah, also the whole Gus conversation with Walt at the end of not making the same mistake twice was also interesting, because I want to know more specifically what he meant by that, so I'll be interested to see if that continues to play out in these last few episodes of season 3 as well. So on to episode 12, the penultimate episode of this season. Excited to see where the last few episodes takes this season, but for now, as always, thanks so much for watching with me. Bye.